Welcome back to on our channel American Legends Losses. In this memorial video, we list the renowned actors who passed away on August 12, 2024. Legends who sadly passed away today, but who still made a contribution to their respective fields. Greetings to family and fans. May you be blessed with peace. To follow along though, we would first appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Born in Havana, Cuba on March 2, 1956, Ángel Salazar was an American comedian and actor of Cuban descent. At a young age, he and his family came to the United States and settled in New York City. Salazar faced difficulties in his early years acclimating to a new language and society, but his natural sense of humor and sharp mind enabled him to get over these difficulties. He started out as a stand-up comedian in the thriving 1970s and 1980s comedy scenes, rapidly becoming well known for his distinct brand of fast-paced delivery, physical humor, and his catchphrase, "Check it out," which he would fervently utter before, during, and after his jokes. Salazar's breakthrough performance occurred when he was chosen to play the iconic role of Wojcicki in Brian De Palma's 1983 picture Scarface, which starred Al Pacino and was directed by De Palma. In an otherwise grim and dramatic movie, his performance of the devoted and vivacious henchman Wojcicki brought some humor and humanity to the picture. Salazar gained notoriety in Hollywood thanks to the performance, which also provided him with more opportunities in television and movies. He made several film appearances over the years, including the De Palma-directed Carlito's Way 1993, and had several television guest spots. Salazar always went back to his first passion, stand-up comedy, despite his success in acting. He would perform in clubs all across the nation, captivating audiences with his vivacious and captivating stage presence. In addition to his acting and humor, Ángel Salazar was well known for his contagious enthusiasm and upbeat attitude on life. He frequently discussed the value of tenacity, particularly for immigrants pursuing the American dream. He loved nothing more than to make people laugh and smile, and he continued to work in the entertainment business far into old age. Regretfully, Ángel Salazar, 68 years old, died on August 11, 2024. His admirers in the entertainment industry were startled to learn that he had died from a heart attack, which was an unexpected and unfortunate incident. His death signaled the end of a multi-decade career that left a legacy of humor and unforgettable performances. Salazar will always be cherished by both colleagues and fans due to his legendary role in Scarface and his effect on comedy. On July 5, 1968, Susan Diane Wojcicki was born in Santa Clara County, California, into a family with strong educational and scientific roots. Her father, Stanley Wojcicki, was a physics professor at Stanford University, and her mother, Esther Wojcicki, was an educator. Susan was exposed to Silicon Valley's booming tech sector at a young age while growing up in Palo Alto. She studied at Harvard University, where she graduated in 1990 with honors in literature and history. She then went on to the University of California, Santa Cruz for her master's in economics and UCLA Anderson School of Management for her MBA. When Wojcicki started working for Intel Corporation as a marketing manager, her career in the technology sector really got started. But when she was hired as Google's first marketing manager in 1999, just 1 year after the business was established, her career took a dramatic change. She was essential to the creation of Google's analytics and advertising products, such as AdSense, which turned into a significant source of income for the business. She advanced through the ranks of Google thanks to her efforts, which were crucial to the company's success. Recognizing YouTube's potential, Wojcicki pushed for Google to acquire the video-sharing website in 2006. Subsequently, this acquisition turned out to be one of Google's best business decisions. After being named CEO of YouTube in 2014, she managed the company's rapid expansion into new markets and the introduction of YouTube Music, YouTube Premium, and YouTube TV. By 2020, YouTube had over 2 billion monthly active users and was a major player in the worldwide digital entertainment market thanks to her leadership. Despite difficulties with misinformation, content filtering, and creator relations, Wojcicki's time as CEO saw a great deal of innovation and expansion. Her estimated $765 million net worth in 2022 reflected her achievement and power in the tech sector. In 2023, Wojcicki announced his resignation as CEO of YouTube, capping nearly 10 years as the platform's head. Her leadership, advocacy for diversity in tech, and strategic vision won her widespread admiration. Sadly, Susan Wojcicki, 56 years old, passed away on August 9, 2024. She had been fighting a rare and aggressive form of cancer in secret for some months before her death. An abundance of condolences from coworkers, business titans, and the innumerable artists and users who had been touched by her work greeted her death. Wojcicki's contributions to the development of digital media and her reputation as a trailblazer in the internet sector will always be honored. On July 8, 1978, in Niagara Falls, New York, Raka Lila was born. She showed a great love of the performing arts from a young age, especially singing and theater. She studied theater at Boston University to further her passion in acting, where she improved her technique and gained a profound understanding of voice acting. Lillis relocated to New York City to seek a career in acting after graduating, and she soon discovered her calling in the voiceover industry. Lillis's big break came when she was hired for the English adaptation of 4Kids Entertainment's Pokemon anime, which was dubbed for a Western audience. Misty, one of the main heroines, and Jessie, a member of the mischievous Team Rocket team, are two of the most recognizable characters in the series that she voiced. She soon won over show viewers with her interpretation of both characters, especially her ability to give Jessie a flashy flair and Misty a mix of toughness and kindness. Because Lillis worked on Pokemon for the first 8 seasons of the show, she was crucial to the show's early popularity in the US. Lillis voiced a variety of characters in anime series, video games, and animated shows in addition to her work on Pokemon. Her parts in One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirby Right Back at Ya are a few of her noteworthy performances. Her ability to bring a variety of personalities to life was demonstrated by her ability to play both heroic and villainous roles as a voice actress. Lillis was not only a gifted voice actor but also a skilled playwright, who helped localize and adapt a number of anime shows. Her behind-the-scenes labor was crucial in assuring that the English-speaking audience would be able to appreciate the comedy and cultural nuances present in the original Japanese screenplays. Raka Lila was well known for her kind disposition and commitment to her work. She enjoyed meeting and chatting with people who were admirers of her work at the fan conventions that she went on a regular basis. She had a big influence on the voice acting industry and was still very well liked in the anime community. Sadly, Raka Lila, 46 years old, passed away on August 10, 2024. She had been fighting a long-term disease in private for a number of years, and those complications were the cause of death. Her admirers and coworkers expressed their profound regret at her passing, remembering her for her compassion and kindness in addition to her extraordinary talent. Fans all throughout the world will always treasure Lilis's contributions to the voice acting industry and her remarkable performances. On March 5, 1963, Tamara Murphy was born in New York City. Her love of food and cooking began at a young age, sparked by the city's rich culinary scene. One of the most prominent culinary institutions in the country, the Culinary Institute of America, is where Murphy continued her studies after receiving her high school diploma. Her education gave her a strong basis in traditional cooking methods, but what really made her stand out as a chef was her inventiveness and audacious flavor choices. Murphy started her professional career working under numerous well-known chefs in the thriving New York restaurant scene. Her culinary impact, though, really began when she relocated to Seattle in the early 1990s. Her first eatery, Brasa, debuted in 1994 and immediately became well known for its creative Mediterranean-inspired food. She was acknowledged as one of the most promising talents in the culinary industry when Food Wine magazine named her one of their best new chefs that same year, an esteemed accolade. Murphy established herself as one of the best chefs in the area, when she won the James Beard Foundation Award for Best Chef in the Pacific Northwest in Hawaii in 1995. She became well known in the Seattle culinary scene for her dedication to using seasonal, locally produced ingredients and her talent for creating elegant yet approachable dishes. After Brasa became successful, Murphy opened Terra Plata, a restaurant that typified her earth-to-plate cooking philosophy. Terra Plata gained recognition for its emphasis on farm-to-table, sustainable food, and for serving a menu that highlighted the abundance of the Pacific Northwest. Murphy's impact was not limited to the kitchen. She was an outspoken supporter of sustainable farming practices and a major player in the farmers market community in Seattle. By fostering tight working relationships with neighborhood farmers, she was able to guarantee that her restaurants delivered the freshest and tastiest products possible while simultaneously supporting small-scale agriculture. Murphy spearheaded the farm-to-table movement with her inventive culinary methods and dedication to sustainability. Following a stroke, Tamara Murphy, then 61 years old, passed away on August 10, 2024. Her passing was a great loss to the food industry, especially in Seattle, where she had a lasting influence on the city's eating scene. Murphy left behind a lasting legacy that includes the numerous cooks she trained and the thriving food community she fostered. Future generations of cooks will be inspired by her contributions to the culinary arts and her unwavering commitment to sustainability. On July 21, 1950, Michael Lee Cubbage was born in Charlottesville, Virginia. Cubbage had a natural aptitude for baseball as a child and was a standout player in high school. He was given a scholarship at the University of Virginia because of his on-field abilities, where he continued to grow as a player. Scouts for Major League Baseball were drawn to Cubbage because of his potential, and in 1971, the Washington Senators, who would eventually change their name to the Texas Rangers, drafted him in the second round of the MLB draft. In 1974, Cubbage made his main league debut as a third baseman with the Texas Rangers. At 6 feet 0 inches and 180 pounds, he was well known for his reliable hitting and strong defense. Cubbage was a versatile player since he could throw the ball right-handed and bat left-handed. He played for the Rangers for 2 seasons before being traded to the Minnesota Twins, where he finished his playing career. With the Twins, Cubbage established himself as a dependable member of the lineup thanks to his strong glove at third base and his ability to get on base. He was moved to the New York Mets in 1980 after spending his whole playing career with the Twins. He played his last season there in 1981. After retiring from professional baseball, Cubbage went on to become a coach and manager, passing along his extensive expertise and knowledge to the upcoming generation of players. He was a widely respected coach for the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox, among other teams, because of his ability to interact with players and his in-depth knowledge of the game. In 1991, Cubbage had another brief career as a manager when he took on the role of interim manager for the Mets. Despite having a brief tenure as manager, he gained recognition for his tactical savvy and leadership abilities. Throughout his life, Cubbage stayed active in baseball, serving as a scout and coach in his latter years. He was well known for his devotion to the game and his desire to support the skill building of aspiring players. On August 11, 2024, Michael Lee Cubbage, who was 74 years old, passed away. Heart disease problems, which he had been managing for a number of years, were the cause of death. The baseball community mourned his demise, since he was respected not only for his on-field accomplishments but also for his roles as mentor and coach. Throughout his lengthy and illustrious career, Cubbage inspired a great number of players and coaches, leaving a lasting legacy in Major League Baseball. Well into her 70s, Goldie Han, the adored American actress best known for her colorful persona and memorable parts in movies like Private Benjamin and Overboard, has mostly continued to lead an active and healthy lifestyle. But there have been worries about her health in recent years. According to allegations that first arose in 2023, Han has been battling some age-related health problems, including as arthritis and chronic discomfort, which are usual conditions for someone her age. Han has persevered in her efforts to maintain her physical and mental health in spite of these difficulties. She is frequently spotted engaging in yoga and meditation. Rumors of a more significant health issue involving Han surfaced in 2024. Although information was limited, some close to the actress suggested that she had been briefly hospitalized for problems stemming from her worsening arthritis. Her admirers, who have long appreciated her for her unwavering positivity and vitality, were alarmed by this news. Han and her family have just confirmed that she was taking it easy and concentrating on getting better, not providing many other details regarding her illness. Goldie Han continues to inspire with her positivity and commitment to well-being in spite of her health issues. She is still a well-liked celebrity in Hollywood, and her supporters hope that she will carry on making people laugh and smile for years to come.